Well, it's all right enough. Anyway, hello, everyone. You know, all my quarantine bays and things going on. We all are stuck in the house and can't do nothing and go anywhere because of a whole package. So I just wanted to touch base with everyone and kind of check in. I was, trying to do like one little live a week. I was live last week and stuff. I don't have anything particular to talk about or whatever. Just want some interaction between me and the JayBirds. Hope you can y'all hear me? No, we don't. Okay, now I got on mute. I'm like, was I having on mute? I don't know. Hey Diva, I'm trying to move my phones out the way because I don't want to knock them over and anything. I want my water close because I'm gonna be thirsty. But yeah, so I was trying to do like one live a week because everybody be going live now, honey, and I ain't got time to be battling with people. People on live on IG, they live on YouTube, they live everywhere, honey, everywhere. People have been trying to just get in touch with their demographic of people, and so I was like, well, here I am again. Not much has even really been happening. That's the weird part too about even trying to go live. It's not like it's a lot going on in the world that we could even talk about. And I don't want to, just keep talking about the packages going on, how everybody's sitting on pause. So I was like, well, we'll see. I have a couple of topics I'll talk about. Some little stuff that was in the news, not too much, not too much, and then we can take it from there. Of course, y'all know that if y'all have questions, you can always put the word question. Let me know what your question is, or if y'all want to talk about something different, then y'all know what we can't talk about. Okay, we're not talking about the package. Okay, we're gonna leave that be. But some other things that was going on. So I was seeing in the news how Takashi 69, you know what I'm saying, the Pie Pop of R&B, Bill Pill Pop and Cosby all wanted to get out of jail early. I feel like why would y'all be allowed to get out of jail? If y'all gonna get out of jail, then everybody else is in jail would be able to get out of jail. I know Takashi supposedly only has like a few months left. I know Yim's in the Pop of R&B, PPP. Um, I think he's not even guilty yet. I mean, he's guilty in our eyes, but he's not guilty in the court of law just yet. So, I mean, I guess he can go sit down at the house somewhere. But I mean, he's been free his whole life. And I'm like, as far as Cosby, he just needs to sit his ass down. So, I mean, you guilty, bro. You in jail. Like, I get you old and you may get it, but now that we know that young people can get it too, sit down somewhere, Bill. So yeah, I don't want that to happen because I feel like that will open up a whole can of worms for other people who will also be trying to get out um and just be free. I'm like, we ain't gonna deal with that. Now the other thing I seen that happened was Future Baby Mama, the new one. Well, the second from new one, the Eliza Rain girl. She wants $53,000 a month in child support for a kid that ain't even 1 years old yet. I don't really understand that point or whatever. I'm gonna retitle this live gossip chat during it. So yeah, this live will be my gossip chat. So now I gotta do that video later. Anyway, but yeah, it's Eliza Rain who has the little girl with him that he still has not claimed, still has not done a DNA test on at all. But she wants to take him to court, and she wants 53,000 per month, basing that on a report that Future makes $20 million a year. I don't see how Future make $20 million a year. I don't buy his songs. I don't buy his records. I barely even hear him on the radio currently. I know he has some other stuff, and that may have been an old amount, but I'm like, I don't think he's making $20 million per year, like on any kind of regular basis. That just don't seem normal to me. But if she thinks she can get that, I guess she's gonna try to get it. But I just don't think that's even smart. Hey, Tara Spearman. I just think that's kind of crazy, and I think 53,000 per month is a lot. Like 53,000 per month for a baby that's 12 months or less. What? But I I don't know. That's a very high amount. I hope she gets them. I do hope that that he has to pay child support. But I just wonder why does she think her child deserves 53,000 a month? Hey Trey, um, not that much though. He ain't got it. Right? I don't think. But you know what? Even if he did have it, why does she deserve? If he give her 53,000 per month, she wouldn't have to work, because my thing is her bills can't be that expensive. And my thing is, if you wasn't, if you weren't bringing in that kind of money, living that kind of life before you met him, you don't deserve 53,000 per month. I'm like, but see, that's why Future was saying that this particular baby mama had the baby for a check, because you're asking for a whole check. Okay, what about his other kids? Like, did she not? Right, because if she want that much, that means that the other mamas would then have to say, well, you know what, that one getting that much, I want that much too. He, the most she should get, to me, is between, I say between 10,000 15,000 a month. I think 10 to 15,000 isn't a lot, considering his stature, considering how rich he is, and considering thank you for liking my lipstick, uh Kamisha. I think between 10 to 15,000 a month is okay. Because he is, a rapper. He supposedly has a lot of money. He be walking around flashing money here and there everywhere. But I'm like, 53,000 a month is a whole lot. Okay, right. Or go let your kid live today. Right. If you need 53,000 per month in child support fees, you don't need to have that kid. Like at all, like at all. Because you can't afford to have a kid. That's 53,000 a month. That is more than some people make in a year. It's just, and y'all weren't in a relationship, so it's not even as he's keeping you in the same life that you were accustomed to before y'all separated. Y'all wasn't even ever a couple. I'm like, it just seemed too much. Hope that's what you hear from. Yes, we are good. We're all quarantined in our separate houses, but it's just seemed too much. I just don't. I need a breakdown of what I mean. Like, what does the money go? The baby's less than one. They don't need that many clothes. They don't need daycare, because if you get 53 grand a month, you ain't going nowhere. You don't need daycare, girl. I was like, that just aggravated my nerves. I just could not. Um, but that to me, which is stupid. Now we also know that a few people is either knocked up or had a baby. Okay, so we see Latoya Luckett, you know what I'm saying, formerly Destiny Child, her husband, are having baby number two. Okay, baby number two. I'm happy about baby number two solely because I like Latoya. I like Latoya and Tommy. They'll be on, like my phone. They will be on Family Hustle with T.I. and Tiny and them. And so, what can be the next one? That can. I'm talking to somebody through here on here. Um, I liked Latoya and Tommy on Family Hustle with T.I. and them, which is coming back in April. I'm going to review this season because it looks good. Because they're going to discuss the issue that Latoya and Tommy were having, the whole Hyman gate with T.I. and them. It looks like they're addressing a lot more than we thought they would from before. Um, hey Jennifer, hello to everybody popping in. Hey, 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 hey. I'm sorry I'm not seeing y'all stuff one by one because I'm talking and not paying attention. Okay, got you. Thumb. So yeah, I think that's cool to the show coming back. She wanted to be paid a salary. Yes. Future baby mama really does want a salary for a whole new baby. Look, I could not on my damn watch. I would tell her no. And if I was one of his other baby mamas and I'm getting paid less than that, I'd be mad at her. Like, what the fuck you mean you get for what? Your baby younger than mine. But I digress. Kevin Hart and his wife Inigo are also expecting baby number two, baby number four for him. He has his two kids with his ex-wife, and this will be his current wife, their second baby. I'm happy about that. I like when people who are married have their kids close in age. I think because I follow both Kevin and Nico on social media, and I kept feeling like it's like at an age where it's weird that he's the only kid at that age. I'm like, they should just have another baby. And I'm like, boop, she's pregnant. So that's kind of cute. Some people like to call them like a fake couple or whatever because, oh, he cheated on his first wife and now he's with Nico. I like Kevin and Nico, and I don't like harping on old marriages that did not work out when both people have since moved on and with his separate ways and his past, the bullshit. Hey, Trey B. Now Malika Huck. Malika Huck, who was only really famous for being Chloe's best friend, and because her sister was the twins, and who was the name of that movie? She's with that. Oh, feel better, Sam. You can just catch the you can just catch the replay. Malika Huck though, her sister, her with OT and her OT had a baby. That baby looked exactly like OT. Like it ain't no denying what it is. ATL. That's what it was. Thank you, Raquel. Uh, ATL. That's all she really known for. She ain't did nothing else besides that and get knocked up by OT Genesis. But I mean, good wishes to her. So they had their baby boy named Baby Boy Ace. I did post the pictures on my IG page. So if you're not following me on IG, then you will be able to, see stuff. Charmaine and Neek from Black Ink Crew Chicago had their baby girl as well, named her Nova. She's adorable, looked like Charmaine's mama, cute little redhead baby and everything. So that's great, great, great. Mike Epps and his wife, Kyra, had a baby girl named Indiana Rose. I was like, Indiana Rose? It made me think of Indiana Jones. And I'm like, maybe he like Indiana. I don't know. Cause I'm like, are they from Indiana? That's a weird name. But the baby girl was very, very pretty. I think I was supposed to her picture online. I was supposed to do this separate. And I had all kind of pictures, but I'm not. So, word of mouth. But I digress. And then also we know, y'all know I don't like this person, but I can't be, I'm saying, an asshole not mentioning it. Meghan McCain from The View is pregnant. I wish I wish her a great pregnancy. Babies are a blessing. It ain't that I'm like, oh my god, she doesn't deserve a baby. I just don't like Megan. And I feel like she's a horrible human being. And I feel like no child should be subjected to have her as a parent. I just think she's so self-righteous. She just aggravates my nerves. She consistently uses her dad as an excuse to be a bitch to people. And while I wish her again a safe delivery and a healthy baby and all that goodness, I don't like Meghan McCain. And when I heard she was pregnant, I was like, I don't care. And I was happy, like, okay, she pregnant. So they were saying how she was going to, well, not she was going to, but on The View, because they had Whoopi who was doing it from home. Only Sunny and Sarah Haynes is at the thing, and now Megan is also doing it from home as well because she's pregnant, and so she can't really be out and about or whatever. I'm like, why can't she just not be on air? Like, if she's pregnant, stay at home, self quarantine. We know that Joy is already at home too, self quarantine because she's older. But I'm like, we don't need Megan at all. But I'm like, but damn it, she's pregnant, and I have to mention it because if not, it's gonna be like I'm being an asshole. But sometimes I'm an asshole, and I don't even care. Also, hey Raphael, hey Star Lab. I don't like her either. I don't think anyone likes Meghan McCain, and it's not that I don't like her views or her opinion. I don't like her as a human being. Because I can to know someone and not agree with their opinions or whatever. But if you a fucked up human being and you a fucked up human being, I don't fuck with you. And that's how I feel like, you know, she is. I feel like even if she thinks I like Trump, okay, you can like Trump, but it's how you like him that pisses me off. It's just out of shit her as a person. How's your quarantining going? It's um I feel like I can't complain because I'm not having to be out there in these streets with people. And there's so many people who have to go out to work or whatever. I'm lucky to where I've been able to work from home recently. But, I also can't wait, to go out the house and like just be out. They're giving tickets and stuff here for people being out sometimes. So I'm not trying to like be driving around. And I'm really just trying to self quarantine. I'm like I'm a homebody anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that likes to be out and about around a lot of people anyway, but I still like the choice of going somewhere when I wanted to, and now I can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't go nowhere. And my neighbors is crazy. They be getting high all the time. So I'm stuck with, like, yesterday, I was working or whatever, and I was in the back courtyard, just walking around the back courtyard because there's nobody back there. And my neighbor was in the front, uh, and he was barking like a dog and listen to some music, dancing to country music in the parking lot. And I'm like, see, he had to rap pussy. And I just did not know what to do with that. I'm like, but some people are going crazy. I'm not. I have access to internet and I have 18,000 devices. I FaceTime if I need to FaceTime. I, talk to I need to talk to. I have access to Netflix and Disney and everything. So I'm not bored, but I'm getting a bit of cabin fever. But I'm like, it's not as bad as other people who have to still go to work and they have to risk, getting sick or whatever. So I mean, for the most part, I'm doing great. It's just as difficult as anybody else who don't want to be stuck in the house, but we have to be. And we have people here in Detroit who are just being dumb and still going out and having parties. And it's stupidity at its best. Thoughts on Teen Mom OG and Married at First Sight. I have not watched Teen Mom OG at all. I forgot that it was even on. I cut my DVR off for that show, but I'm on vacation now. So when I'm on vacation, I'm working from home. I may catch up on it and y'all may get a video. I have not watched the last 2 episodes of Married at First Sight. Mainly because I feel like we know which 4 couples won't make it, and we know which one couple will. So I don't want to waste my time watching it. But I'm like, whatever. Teen Mom lost its luster to me because it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? These white chicks who got pregnant when they were young and now they getting paid to be on TV and do nothing. So I be like, it is what it is. I really don't care. This is my 13th day and I left to go to get some daiquiris. I bought some daiquiris that I had in my refrigerator, my freezer, some frozen daiquiris, and they taste nasty. It wasn't the usual brand that I got. They were like out of the brand out of the flavor that I used to get, and I got one that was similar but the same thing, and it ain't the same thing at all. And so now I'm like, I'm just kind of gonna be stuck with those things, and it's just aggravating. But I'm like, whatever. The neighbors are getting crazy. Yeah, they're getting a bit start crazy. All they do all day is smoke weed. I ordered an Amazon package. It was usually, my Amazon package will go to the leasing office. But it came to my door. I was sitting in my dining room on my computer working because I'm working from home, and I heard the slight tap, 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 a little itty bitty, tap or whatever. And I said, if I felt like it was Tinkerbell knocking on my door. It was really Amazon, and I'm like, why is it knocking on my door like a fictional fairy? And I was like, it doesn't make any sense to like why are they not like knocking to get my attention. And when I opened my door to get my package, the whole hallway smelled like a weed dispensary. I'm looking like, well, goddamn, okay. Because everybody in my building except me and the one older guy who lives there don't, smoke weed. I'm like, and I can't move yet because we're in the shelter in place here in Michigan, and I'm waiting to see if my new apartment will even be ready. It's a bunch of fraggle bullshit, and I'm like, I need a vacation from a vacation of quarantine, but I don't know. Anyway, but one other thing I was going to bring up, everybody was on live. So if y'all don't follow DJ D Nice on IG, DJ D Nice, who was really like an already legendary DJ, he was going live. I think it was on We started last Wednesday, I think, but on Saturday he did a 9-hour live set that was absolutely amazing. And since he did his last live DJ set, all the other DJs want to go live. All the other stars, it's like everybody going live now because he hit like 100,000 viewers on his live. His followers went from like 200,000 like over 1.6 million. It was a whole bunch. He just recently did a little set for some vote and stuff, whatever, with Michelle Obama. So even though people are self-quarantining, they're showing that there's still ways that you can still communicate, hang out with, talk to people via the internet, via social media, via just the devices that we all have. That's why I'm looking like it wasn't really a point in me going live every day because I'm like, everybody has been live. I'm like, what? Oh, not everybody gonna be doing it, but I'm like, I guess it is what it is. But it was a bar in Oregon. Okay, a bar in Oregon had to close due to the package. Okay, and so the owner was like, okay, he made a post and he said, because the strip club has to close because of the package, we're going to still have our bar and our kitchen open for people who want to have orders, and we'll do like to go orders, and maybe we'll have the dancers deliver the food topless. Ha 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 ha. Well, people in Oregon wanted that, okay, and they started to call in and request the dancers to deliver stuff, and it's now a real thing. So this bar, which I can't think of the name of the bar, but he now has a service called Boober Eats. Yes, Boober Eats is now a thing. He has the dancers who deliver the food, and the people who ask for the food can request which dancer. The drivers, the security is the driver, so security drive the girls to each house. They have the bartenders now taking orders and working social media, and then the cooks or whatever are still employed. And it's so it was I was like, that is kind of crazy. And the dancers was saying how, for them, because they used to being paid by tips, like that's how they get paid or whatever. So they were going to completely lose their income. And one guy, it was either this, delivering, the food, topless or whatever, or nothing. I'm like, it's a lot between topless delivery and nothing. Like there's all kind of middle in betweens of things you could have did. Um, and I'm like, it's just no, there's no address. Well, I well, no, actually there may be. I just didn't write. What is in Oregon? Are you in Oregon? It's just weird. But yeah, it's called Boober Eats. I'm surprised no one has did that here. But wouldn't you have to apply for like some kind of license to be Boober Eats? That's just kind of weird. But I don't want. But I don't want titties in my food though, because what if their titties is infected? How do we know that? Have their titties been cleaned? How do we know the titties are not? We don't know things. I don't want topless strippers delivering my food because I don't know if it's clean. It's just weird to me. But it's Oregon, and I feel like a lot go on in Oregon that don't go on anywhere else. Because isn't it Oregon where like they have polygamy or whatever? Yes, affected titties. And who wants affected titties? Who wants that? Because the bags, they touching the bags. Okay, they then have to, be in a car driving. They need somebody, and I'm like, and if they get to somebody's house, what if they then get there and the dude then say, you know what I'm saying? How about I give you a dance and they make some money? You know what I'm saying? Twerk for them dollars, for them titties, for them wings. It's just weird. It really, really is. It's a good idea because you don't want to let your employees go. But I mean, as we all know, Pornhub was free now. Well, Pornhub has always been free. So I don't want to have to order food just to see titties. If I wanted titties, well, me personally, I have my own titties. But if I was a guy, how did we get on titties? Oh, the story. If I was a guy, you can just watch titties on Pornhub. It's free now. It's the premium stuff is free. Okay, they just change their name to Stay Home Hub. But it's just a lot going on here. But I'm like, I don't want, you know, chicken wings or some cornbread with a side of titties. I that's not what I want. I'm good, love, and joy. But it's a good thing that he did that for his employees. Okay. And now the employees are making just above minimum wage hour because it's a $30. So you pay for your food. Okay, you pay for your food, and then there's a $30 delivery fee. And the delivery fee is split between the two dancers and the security guy. Girl, I'm just like, I guess that's what it is. And speaking of affected titties, Lil Boosie was all on IG because, as he said, he was bored. He was bored, so he was having QTD. Okay, QTD for Quarantine Titty Day, and I'm like, but it wasn't even Tuesday. Tuesdays is usually Titty Tuesdays. This is probably a flag because I just said titty to his ass. Anyway, so Lil Boosie was on his live, and at first we see him ask, you know what I'm saying? If you put your coochie on live, I'll give you $1,000. So girls was going on to Boosie's live, and he was at first just saying, just show something, okay? Now the one I seen that made me think, oh, he really doing this. It was a girl who was fully showing her boobs, like fully showing boobs. Okay, boobs and nipple rings and everything. And boobs like, all right, you know what I'm saying, send her $25. So what's your cash app? Okay, give it $25. Look, my boobs are worth more than $25. Okay, point blank. Period. Okay, your boob should be worth more than $25 when you are showing them to the whole world on the live. Okay, she then said $25. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. She then panned the camera down and showed her pocketbook. I said, First of all, I don't like being surprised and seeing someone's vagina. I don't like surprise vagina. I just don't. Okay, if I want to be prepared whenever there may be vagina in my face, and which it never will be, but I'm just saying, like, unless you're watching porn. But I did not expect to see someone's vagina on the live. And he then said, oh, okay, we'll give her 50 bucks. I say 50? What happened to 1,000? I just cannot. Have you seen Tory Lanez acting on? Everyone has been acting up on live. Tory Lanez, but Tory Lanez was more entertaining, okay? And he was out here um talking to like kind of regular folks or whatever. I think he had DMX on there too, but he was a little less, let me see your vagina. He was like, do you have a talent? If you can't twerk, you don't want to twerk. Okay, can you sing? Can you act? Can you dance? What can you do? You can't do nothing? Well, let's hang it up. And he was hanging up on people because you can't be coming on there and being pretty, but you ain't got no talent. You can't do nothing. Being pretty is not a talent. Okay, this isn't. And I support Tory Lanez and wanting more from people. But little Boosie, who was out here, he was in the room smoking weed, had his children, he had his kids, okay, the babies. All the babies run around through the weed smoke, which I think is child abuse, but I'm gonna leave that alone. And he like, let me see that pussy, let me see them titties. It's quarantine, it's QTD, okay, quarantine titty day. I'm like, quarantine titty day, like, no, how do you know if them titties are clean? We don't. Okay, so he was one. He had a couple people come on live, and one girl came on. Her kid was in the. I'm like, you mad because her kid there, but your kid's there too. So what does it matter? IG went to him because I think he also showed two girls. You know what I'm saying? Scissoring or whatever on camera. I'm like, you can't be out here showing, lesbian sex scenes. That's not what IG made for. Not IG Live. I mean, now if it was Twitter, the little subscription thing to Twitter, okay, fine, because they be nasty on Twitter. But I'm like, it's team too much for y'all to be on IG Live asking chicks to see cooch and tits. It's like, no. Where the dicks at? Okay, what a dick's at? Can we see some dicks around here? Ain't nobody put no dicks. What a dick at? Y'all ain't show no dicks. Don't ask to see someone's vagina if you ain't willing to show your penis. Okay, now let's move on from that because it can go real left. This conversation to go to left at all because this is not gonna be an adult live. He also brought up how IG, I guess, caught wind of his, titty and pussy action, okay, on the IG live thing, and told him, hey, if you don't cut out, we're gonna shut your ass down. We're gonna shut you down. He felt like, why they bothering me? Okay, we all on the quarantine. I'm trying to have fun. Have fun on your own time. It's just right, Freebird. He was doing too much. Okay, he was acting like a nigga. He was acting like a dude fresh out of prison. I don't know why. Like he like when the girl showed the coochie. Oh my god! Oh, I'm like, it was a regular coochie. It was a regular coochie. It wasn't a fantastic one. It was a regular coochie. What you all upset for? It's like it can't be the first thing you saw because you have your kids. It was just weird. I ain't like it. It's just too much. Maybe if they had some guy work with a side of dangling. Right. Thank you, Internet. Okay, what dangling at? We don't want that. We don't want that at all. Boost your mess. Yeah, he must not be getting none. I don't know if he getting anything. I don't know what he doing. What I do know is he was team too much on that IG live. And I'm like, because he was just sitting there smoking weed, asking to see titties. And I feel like for the amount of people who was on his live, he could have just sped it up. He didn't even know who to pick. It was just team too much. And I ain't like it. He was getting on my nerve. I'm like, Boosie, shut up and get out my face with it. Now let me see what else things we can get. It's gonna get real bright, y'all. I'll be having to move stuff around so I can see. Y'all know sometimes I can't see nothing. I'm not. I don't have a package at all, y'all. I just need some water. I just need some water. Um, Journey Smollett and her husband are divorced after 10 years. It's probably her brother's fault. We all know that Jussie Smollett's sister Journey, her and her husband divorced. Well, that's sad. That's sad. And famous Dusty. Well, yeah. He's the uncle you know will show out. Yes, I'm like a time for Boosie. Lil Kim, no, not Lil Kim. Kim Kardashian donated $1 million to women and children impacted by the package. If you say so, I don't like her. Kevin Hart is embracing gray hair. I think people people who are used to getting their hair dyed, used to getting their hair done all the time, people who not used to handling their own hair is really going through it right now. I have seen plenty of people who refuse to take pictures, refuse to be on video, any of that stuff because they look so free. Because it's really team too much when you can't get your own stuff together. And you're like, I want to show myself, but I can't show myself because my hair not done. I hope people are taking this time to learn how to do things for themselves. Like, don't be so dependent on someone else doing your hair. Don't be so dependent on, you know what I'm saying? Because a time like this, a time like this, it would be good if people could do their own hair, cut their own hair, color their own hair. Because Kevin Hart gray hair, it don't look bad. It don't look bad at all. It just looks like he has been dyeing his hair black for years. Kevin colors his hair. He's been gray for some time. A lot of people gray early because I'm only 38 and I have gray hair. You know what I'm saying? I think he ain't much away from my age and everything. Um, Kevin depends on people to do his hair. Well, I think men will probably depend on people to do the hair if they're coloring it. I think, some men don't know how to cut their own hair because that just may not be a skill they learn. I think for females, it may be easier for us to learn how to manage our hair um, than men are because all men can't cut their own hair. You know what I'm saying? I hope they learn how to wash their hands as on a daily. I guess so. Tamar wants another baby. She don't. Nope. We don't need that at all. But again, it's like not much has been going on. Oh well, they say French Montana was being sued for allegedly drugging and assaulting a woman. French for what? What you doing that for? I don't even want to go. I don't want to get into it because it's just too much. But when I say nothing's been going on, nothing has. It's been so boring. I reviewed the Kardashian shows yesterday, and y'all know I don't like. It's so dark. Okay, that's too dark. Hold on, because I don't want it to be too dark to look like I'm a crazy person at all. It's just I don't be having the lights on all the time. Hey Celeste. Okay, that's better. But okay, now what we talking about? Kevin depends on people to do his hair. Very, very true. No cleaning products or nothing. Like, what are y'all talking about? I'm a spokesmodel for Snack Crate. I don't know what that's. Okay. I'm watching. Don't care for Tamar Antics. I don't think anybody could like Tamar Antics. Um, our new show comes out next month though. Those have a slap fight. When Kim slapped Courtney, I was like, okay, y'all gonna be y'all fighting, but I feel like Courtney smacked her back in the next episode. Is it Courtney or Chloe? With Courtney, I don't need damn girls' names. And I literally watched it for that fight, and that was really it. I didn't care about anything else. I'm not a watcher of their show too much at all. Because it's just yeah. Check out Snack Crack. At least said you bored. Nah, I'm good, love, enjoy. Did you all start the live games yet? I was gonna do game stuff, but I couldn't think of a game to play. I was gonna do the whole Black Card Revoked, but I'm like, I've asked most of the questions. I'm like, I don't know. We got sick of Tamar acting like she's changed only for her to go back and continue to do the same thing do later. That's how some people are. I just be like, I'm around my business. Yeah, it was a dry week. It's been a very dry week. The thing is, for YouTubers who not depend on, but for YouTubers who work or discuss hot topics, there's no hot topics. So no one is going anywhere. So like there is no events to happen. There is no people fussing and arguing. There is nobody who. There's nothing to talk about. And then not only that, most shows are going on hiatus. So I'm like, well, we can chit chat and whatever questions the JayBirds have, I'll just answer questions. But I'm like, y'all, I don't have no questions, so y'all know what that means. I'm not gonna be here too long because it's about communication, but I don't, I don't have nothing to say. Self-Made. So I did watch Self-Made. I watched Self-Made. I watched. I just finished watching Tiger King. And I'm reviewing both of those things. So after I get off here, I'm reviewing both Self-Made and Tiger King. And somebody suggested Dirty Money, so I'm gonna watch that as well. So we shall see. But I liked Self-Made. I just think Tiffany Haddish should have not have been picked in there. But I'm gonna do a review of that. Have you seen the House of the Potomac trailer? Yes, it looks very, very good. I am Team Monique because I can't stand Candace. It looks like it will be a very interesting season. They added a new girl, which is also interesting as well. I'm like, oh, okay. So I can't wait. I like Potomac. Potomac is one of my favorites as well. It's really, it it has its own fan favorite, like it's its own fan base. I think at first, like, okay, it's just one of the shows, and it's Black Housewife. I think it's more than older Black ones. It's a really good show, and I like it. Um, with everything going on, are you all at least enjoying your talk to? I am. You know, um, did you watch Council of Dads? No, I keep seeing a preview for it, but I'm like, I don't know when to come on or whatever. At all. Did you see Justice Smollett singing? I seen him singing, and then like he came out his little hole, because he's been just kind of hiding away for months. I mean, when I heard the voice, I'm like, oh, that's Jesse. He still sounds like a little lamb or goat. I feel like Jesse needs to just admit to possibly lying. I think as long as he's trying to defend himself against these charges or whatever, no one would be able to look at him or hear his name and not think about that. But I think at the same time, it isn't as if he isn't going through the same thing we're going through. So, I mean, I think it was good for him to try to show himself for his fans and for him to also try to spread some love and positivity with the singing or whatever. When will we get the Marriage Boot Camp review? Tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it. I may watch it next. I plan to do some things tonight because I've been slacking. No, because I've been working from home. So I've been working from home and just yeah, packing and and worry about the stuff. So it's been a lot going on, but I plan to have it out by tomorrow. I'm ready for Handmaid's Tale and Euphoria. I did not watch Handmaid's Tale, but I am ready for Euphoria. I can't wait till the Doctor Potomac get acted together. I think I want to see the season. My thing is I don't know how good or bad the new girl is. So my thing is I'm just ready to see how the season plays out. I kind of don't want to pick who I want to see someone get together. I just want to see somebody get Candace together because Candace just gets on my goddamn nerves. But I am anxious to see the season, and I'm happy they added some new blood. I hope the same way they kind of change up things for Potomac, they do that for Atlanta next season. Did you and him go get my massages? No, we can't because it's we quarantine. So him, if you're watching, you can respond to that. They asked if we went and got massages, send the text. But no, everything's been going on, so we did not go get them to because he wants a happy ending. But no. How is the movie going? How's the movie going? The move, I'm still packing to move, but because of the whole package, we have to, not we, me, they're waiting for appliances to be delivered, but shipments are being held up. So right now, I don't know. I don't have a date that I will be in my new place, even though I have a date when I have to be out of this place. And so I'm just waiting it out. And if push on the shove, I will just have to put my stuff in storage for a couple days and then see where it goes from there. The field trip was postponed, but it's going down. Stay tuned, says him, for the massage stuff. But yeah, so yep, moving has been very stressful. I have been driving my mama crazy. I've been driving friends crazy. I've been driving him crazy. Because I'm like, oh my god, this is wrong now and that's wrong now, and everyone's like, girl, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Just simmer it on down. Like, it's gonna work its way out. But I'm very nervous because I have an out date for here. And if my out date period does not match an end date, I'm gonna be homeless. Not for real. Not for real. But you know what I'm saying? This, you know, I just don't want to have to pack up and move twice. I don't. And it would just be an inconvenience and just a little bit of a headache for me to have to put my stuff in storage if, the refrigerator and stove aren't delivered to the new place in time. So I have about 3 weeks um that I have to, that I hope they'll get something done. But yes, it's a little bit aggravating. I maybe watch Hustle and Soul episodes. I forgot about that show. I wish they would have done another season, but they did not. Are you going to review the new season of Insecure? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm happy that they are longer episodes. But yes, I'm going to do that. Will you do an empty house tour of your new place? I plan to do that, yes. If they ever, let me in. I can't get in. I'm like, I want to get in. I'm consistently calling them, bugging them as well. But everyone here is just on standstill. You know what I'm saying? We can't, it's just, it's aggravating. Yeah. I'm nervous about every day. I fall down a rabbit hole of just anxiousness, and I drive myself crazy for like it's every day. And God is kind of puts me back up because I'm worried about things that are literally out of everyone's control, and so it's just like I just have to let it go. And so, but yeah, am once I have keys, I'll do a little quick little empty apartment thing, and once I have things in there, I'll do that too. So we shall see. Um, what do you think about this scandal with Ashley and her husband and him possibly cheating again? I don't know yet because we haven't seen the season and I have not been following any of the gossip online about that because I just, it's hard. I can't keep up with all the stuff sometimes, but I'm not surprised because there's been rumors of him cheating before, so it can be, it'll be what it's gonna be. They say New Girl is Mariah's puppet. It's possible. It's very possible. I just move and I hate moving so much. It's just so much. I'm getting anxiety. Yeah, and my thing is, it's not even that it's the thing of, I think the thing that a lot of people are being anxious about right now is that we don't know anything. Like, parents don't know, at least in Michigan, when their kids will go back to school this season. Kids may be out of school for the rest of the school year this year. Like, people don't know when and if they're going back to work. People don't know when and if they're going to, keep jobs. It's just so much unknown that it's just always lingering in my head. And so when I'm like asking, like, well, can I move in still? And she's like, well, I don't know because of this and for that. It's just like, oh my God. And I'm surrounded by bags and packed stuff and stuff that isn't packed. And some of the totes that I need to pack is at my mama's house, but I can't go get it because we're quarantined. So I don't want to go over her house and get her sick. You know what I'm saying? And even the amount of totes that I have are too heavy for me to carry. So I technically need my uncle and my cousin to go bring them to me, but I don't. It's so much. It's just so fucking much. And so I'm trying to just like stay mellow yellow and leave it at that. You can't stay with your mom. Yeah, I would not be homeless. That's just me being extra. It's not that. It's just I don't want to have to move my stuff out of this place, put it somewhere for a week or two, and then have to get it from that place to my new place. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to avoid. If I'm not living here, I'll have a few places I can lay my head at. Honestly, I would probably go to a hotel just because I would want the ease of, well, no, I don't know. I may get the package at a hotel. I don't know. But at my mom's house, I don't know. See, damn it, now I'm all concerned. I don't know. Right, and I have 2 children. I'm working on the finish my degree, and I guess it's a lot that people don't know. And I'm lucky enough where I don't have children that I have to like literally be, worrying about. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, can I work from home? Can I not work from home? Like it's a lot that so many people are just worried about, and I'm lucky enough to the main thing that is in my head right now is me moving, and I haven't even asked my current complex here will kind of stay to the end of the month in case because I can't ask them anything until I know what is going on at my new place. So it's just So is it? I don't want to stay here next month because I don't want to pay a month to month fee. Like if I stay here for one extra month, I would pay more in rent here than what I'm currently paying here, and more in what I'll be paying at the new place. And I'm like, the amount I would need to pay month to month here, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. So I'm just crossing my heart, crossing my fingers, praying to God that it's gonna all work out, one way or the other. Because if not, I'm gonna go stir ass crazy, and it's not good for Jay Lee to ever go stir ass crazy because I just don't want to do it, like not at all. Oh, there you go. I'm like, where did things go? So I'm hoping that don't happen at all. But that's all I got to say, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'm on here long to have questions. When the questions go off, so do I. But I will be doing. Oh, did you see the joke? Sherry Shepherd played on her son. It was a joke, but I didn't think it was funny. No, I did not. I don't follow Sherry Shepherd. I saw a video of her crying, saying her son was out of school, but I don't know if that was a joke on her son. But yeah, I don't follow Sherry Shepherd. So I don't know. But anyway, I will be doing marriage boot camp. I have to do that. And I have to watch the show. Yeah, that was it. I think we have to. People are going to do things to be funny, and sometimes we have to look at a joke as it's a joke, and not be like, that wasn't funny. It's like, I mean, as long as she didn't hurt her kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the big issue. Some schools are literally going to be out for the rest of the school year. Even here in Michigan, it's looking like that's what's going to happen. We're on lockdown until the 13th, I believe, and then they'll update us after that. But that's like a real thing that may actually happen. So, would it be funny to play that trick on your kid? No. But I also think, like, in the scheme of things of what's all going on in the world, it isn't the worst thing she could have did. I mean, she didn't, as long as she didn't joke that she got the package. So that's just thing too much. But I mean, the joke about, oh, you can't go back to school, I don't think that's much of an issue. We're on lockdown to 13 too. School on lockdown for all provinces in Canada. You can always vent to us. I try not to vent. I try to like let things go or ask questions when it's happening, and not bother people too much and not drive people crazy, and just, let that be that. Do you have hobbies? I do, but I can't do any of them because I can't go anywhere. So yeah. Question: how? Oh, you got to. You can't. Y'all ask questions. I've already answered. I've already talked about me moving. You gotta watch the replay. Because it's a lot. But yeah. I'm telling you, saying I'm waiting on the moment to open up my phone line now. The United had 160 in live with the first 15. Yeah, we discussed that already too. I like DJ Nice, his music, whatever. It was really, really cool. It was just something that we needed. That's the weird thing. Are you able to get groceries? We can leave to do grocery shopping and stuff like that. But if you not going out for some essential reason, they don't want us out. But we have foods at the goddamn park. Just being people doing dumb things, but you can do essential things that has to happen. Groceries. You need to put gas in your car, like stuff like that. You can also go out for a little walk, but you can't. They don't want anyone gathering together for parties, and like you can't be out here just mixing and mingling. Is what we can't be doing, and that includes like people being at work. So it's a lot of places are closed. People are working from home. Game night on Saturday. No, I have to pack up some more, so that's why I came live today because I knew that we did not have love at the lockup did not come on tonight. So I'm like, this is an easy day to do it. But tomorrow I want to spend more time packing up more stuff because my bedroom closet, even though I packed up like 4 bags worth of clothes, it's still like another 4 bag worth of clothes, and I'm like, I need to just get my bedroom closet packed. Just so that if they tell me tomorrow, Jay Lee, you can move in, I need to be in there like swimwear. Okay, I want to just go ahead and have it out. Um, Family Feud game coming soon. Um, I did. Did I just do Family Feud? Yeah, I'll see about doing another one, but it won't be tomorrow. I'm working from home next week as well, so I'll do. I'm only trying to go live one day a week because again, it's a lot of other people live, and it's a lot going on, and I don't want to overwhelm myself by doing it too much, and I don't want to because like everybody at home, yeah, but I'm like sometimes I don't feel like talking. Sometimes I want to be quiet. I just want to chill out, but I don't want to like keep doing the same. Like game nights is fun because we're not consistently doing it every day. If you it'll get boring then. So I'm trying to like break it up or whatever. But I'll do it on the game night. I just don't. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I may pick next week like Tuesday or something. I don't know, but we should see. But Family Feud was fun. Um, do y'all have a curfew? I think we do, but I don't know what it is. I know they don't want people out at night. I know that for a fact. But I'm like, y'all, I'll be done if y'all come out here. Was the nice rapper? Yeah, I think he was in a rap group. It was who was he with? I forgot who he was with, but yeah, he was. They had been partying at the park and everything. Yeah, they're getting dumb here. They're getting very, very dumb. We'll get a fine, $1,000 fine here in Alberta. Well, the fines here are $500. So people who was at our Rouge Park party the other day got tickets for $500, and I think it makes sense. It makes sense. Um, so many people are following Dum Dum saying to get back to work as soon as possible, but the virus is still spreading. I think once you get people tested and we know who does or does not have it, that's okay to let certain people go back to work. Um, but I don't think it'll be over, around Easter. Just to like, okay, everybody's safe. Dumb Dumb is dumb. Like he's just dumb, and I try my best not to listen to what he says because he does not ease any fear or anxiety that I have about what's going on, about what I don't know about what's going on. He just amps it up, and it's just dumb. And I don't want him. He wants her to pack on Easter. He just wants to cater to those pastors who are always at the White House. What's gonna happen is if people listen to him and go back too soon and more people get sick, it's a thing of it makes him look stupid. We don't want that man back in the house that look like rice. We don't want that man now, okay? And if people can't see he did a horrible job handling the situation, then they're morons. But at the same time, morons is the reason that man is in the White House. So it's aggravating. So yeah. How did your nephew feel about not going to school? He loves it. Yeah, DJ is not unhappy that he's out in school. He still has schoolwork to do. Other than that, he's been chilling and whatever, and just playing his PlayStation. With the PlayStation, whatever Fortnite is on, he playing Fortnite all the time. But I talked to him about just about every day, and I asked him every day like, how does he feel? Because again, for kids, you don't know how they feel if you don't ask them. A friend of mine bought his son's journals, which I thought was an amazing idea because if you think about it, the things that happened to us when we were younger, September 11th, what we were when the blackout happened, back in 2000, I think 2002, whatever, we didn't write down how we felt then. So I think it's cool if the kids who may not remember how they felt now in 10 years, if, for them to have some kind of recollection of how it feels right now. So I'm consistently as a DJ, like, how do you feel, about this and about that? DJ's birthday was, what was it last week? Yeah, last week. So we weren't able to celebrate his birthday yet. He turned 14. And so I'm like, are you okay with that? Like, do you understand that we're going to celebrate later? Because again, he's 14. So he may be pissed off that he cannot go out, he hasn't seen me and my mom in person in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that can affect him. And so we're just consistently reaching out and making sure that he's okay with things. But he's perfectly fine. He's at home chilling with his mama, playing games, playing basketball in his backyard, playing football in the backyard, and he's just enjoying not having to get up and go to school. So he's fine with it. He's fine. Um, we'll have an Easter egg hunt in the house this year. I think, but it's a thing to where it doesn't have to be boring for families, because if you're in the house with a family, y'all can do different shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to like to sit there and like, oh my god, I have something to do. Like me, I'm consistently on FaceTime with someone. Like my mama, my sister, my nephew, friends, family, all that, because it's a time to where you ain't got nothing else to do besides reach out to people. And it also helps me realize who fucks with me, because I see who also reaches out to me, because you know what I'm saying, that. So that's a good thing. And I notice who don't. But things, if we all on lockdown and you ain't, trying to communicate with me, then you don't want to be. We ain't here. Okay, we not. Something ain't going on. So it's a time for everyone to kind of take a pause and like just kind of reacclimate themselves to this human interaction that may not be in public, okay, or well, no, in private is what it is. Um, please the review on Tiger King. I just finished watching Tiger King right before I came on live. I'm going to review it to the best of my knowledge. I did not take any notes, but I will discuss the foolishness that happened on that damn thing. I still wonder if that lady really fed her up to a tiger, but we shall see. I can't believe he hasn't got the virus. He may have gotten a line. I don't know. How do you feel about that man having military posted at our border? I'm not in Canada. Also, I'm not political, so I don't have many opinions on that man in the house that look like Rice. So that ain't my judge. I don't get myself involved in that. I kind of leave it be. That's just not my thing, okay, at all. Um, I'm not political. I grew up in a household playing card games, backgammon. I want to, when I do move, I planned about all kind of board games, and I'm going to have monthly girl nights at my house with me and my friends, for us to just chill out and drink wine or liquor and play some games, because I don't think we've ever just kind of been able to do that. But I think this time reminds me that people, you need to just interact with people your own age on your same wavelength and whatever. You know, have you ever watched Witcher on Netflix? No. People kept suggesting it to me, but I just haven't yet. I think I may have put it on my watch list. I ain't watched it. How do you feel about the stimulus package? I mean, I don't feel any kind of way at all. I feel like on one hand, people need it. On the other hand, $1,200 is nothing if it's a one-time payment and I can't go back to work later. $1,200, it's like that's the rent for the month. That's somebody's mortgage for the month. It's not like $1,200, is if it was $1,200 every month, okay. That's the help. Like for every month that, people can go to work, they'll get $1,200. I get that. But I feel like it's a band-aid on a gunshot wound that we don't know when's gonna stop bleeding. And so I'm happy that it's coming, but at the same time, I feel like it's, how much will it really help? Oh Lord. I can see people as I'm talking, so I'm just moving it the other way. I heard some food lost a limb. Yes, they did. However, they went back to work. And so it's kind of, yeah, it's a lot. Um, it, it was 7 parts of Tiger King, and you like where it started and where it ended. I was just like, and then all the in the middle, I was like, I was just yeah. So if you have not watched Tiger King, it's a good thing to watch. I don't think it will help. I think it will help some people. It won't help everybody, you know, and that's the thing. There's no way for them to help us all because it's affecting too many people. However, some people that will help them a whole bunch. Some people that's a drop in the bucket. I'm putting that money in my savings account and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? However, I will suggest because I was watching Candy's, Candy from Escape, who's also on Atlanta Housewives. She had did a video just mentioned how people need to take advantage of being able to defer payments, whether that's for a student loan, your mortgage, a car note that you have. If any of your creditors are allowing you to hold off of making payments because you don't have the money, take advantage. Okay, make sure to do that. I took advantage for my car note, even though I can pay it. It ain't no issue because I'm still working. But if you offer me 3 months to not pay my car note and it's just pushed to the back of my loan, I'm fine with that because I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it just means for the next 3 months I'm not having to pay my car note, and then that money will go where? To my savings. So, a lot of people need to make sure that you are not just sitting around saying, oh my God, I'm not working, I don't make any money, what can I do? Call your landlord, call your cardinal people, call whoever you need to call and ask them if they have any kind of deferment that you can do with payments until you're back doing whatever else. I don't think anyone is excluding, I don't think anyone is canceling payments or whatever and like just eating the cost, but they would at least give you more time to pay with no fees. So it's like you just have to kind of be on top of it and be sure that you are not frivolously spending money. If you get $1,200 and you're not working, and let's say you don't have to pay rent for the month, sit on that money and use it for when you do have to pay rent. Like, don't be like, okay, I'm gonna go out and buy like some clothes. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy, you know what I'm saying, some shrimp and some steak and some lobster. It's like, no, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Put it up, you know what I'm saying, chill out or whatever. They need to not allow evictions, foreclosures. They do. They really, really do. I think it's based on each state. I know here our governor has, made it to where people can't, I think they can't cut off like lights and water or whatever. I don't know if they have stopped evictions or foreclosures here. I'm not sure. But I think after the 13th, when this little thing is over, they'll then say more. So I'm just kind of waiting out to see what's gonna happen. Um, you're right. 1,200 will either cover most of the rent, not all. Right. So that's something like $1,200 isn't a lot to some people, but to somebody who may be on Section 8 and their rent is $40. Okay, they got $1,160 left to do what they need to do. So it just depends. I was questioning today earlier. I was like, I wonder for people. The question I had was people who are getting Social Security or disability, who are not working. They're non-working citizens, but they're getting a monthly check from either SSI or from disability. Why do they get a stimulus package when their money hasn't changed? You know what I'm saying? Like, they are not losing any money. They're not off work. I felt like the 1,200 or whatever was supposed to be because people were literally not working, not getting paid. And I'm like, but their money ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? They still, whatever. But I guess it's like saying if somebody who hasn't stopped working, their money ain't getting any shorter. So I guess it's things where anybody can just get the money. But I feel like people who don't work but get a check anyway should not get money. Give me their money. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Um, I hope they don't raise taxes. They probably will. Gas is very, very cheap right now. Hello, everybody's popping in. I'm sorry, y'all, but hello, hello, hello. Gas is real cheap. I think I filled up last week for like $1.73 or like that. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm like the gas price is looking real good. Um, Missing government stop. Oh yeah, she just stopped. But I think they stopped it up until the 13th. I'm like, but I moved. I had to be moved by the 15th. So I'm like, what are they gonna do for me? I don't know. Um, Trump should help us graduates with our student loans. It's a lot that has to be um address. I don't think the man in the office says the color rice knows what he doing. I just don't. And I think the more that we hope that he helps us with our own specific issues, the more we'll just drive ourselves crazy. And so I just like to think of it as if we can just sit and hope that things will get better. Okay. The virus just kind of will spread through whoever's going to spread through and then kind of chill out. But, I don't think anybody should expect their personal issue to be addressed because so many of the people have some kind of, personal issue, whatever. The government put our lives at risk. That money is hush money. Trust me. But again, it's just, but see, this is why I'm not a political person. This is why I don't discuss politics because it's like, you know, it's a lot going on. I get exercise. We still have jobs, so maybe it's for the ones who work. Right, the ones who work and they get stuff that's supplemental. I get that, but I know people who do not work. I know people who do not work and they get either disability or SSI, and they do not work, and they still is happy to get a check. And I'm looking like, but you're not losing your money. And I jokingly said to the person, whatever. But I'm like, but again, it's the whole thing. I don't even know how to, it's just weird. Call your loan services they are doing forbearances. Yeah, it's everybody should just try to do what you can do to help yourself. Whatever monthly thing you pay, rent, car note, hell, even car insurance. I don't know, whoever, credit card bills. I don't know, loans, all that. Call because you just don't know what. I didn't know that my loan people was doing things for the cars until I was going on the. I signed onto the bank to pay my car note. I was paying my car note actually a couple weeks early because I'm like I got out of the way, and it was the little we will push back. I'm like, oh, what's your what's going on? It was like, call this number to see how you cannot pay the bill for. Okay, let me call and find out. Okay, and I'm like, what y'all talking about? Well, we'll push off your next three loan payments to the end of your loan. Okay, and all you're paying is like $20, which is the interest. I'm like, oh, really? Bet. Okay, because I'm like, it's just a thing because it's there, and I don't know. My job could tell me in 2 weeks that I'm gonna be laid off. I don't know, and so I rather be aware of that and have extra money in my pocket right now than like, oh, I can, I got the money in my account. Let me spend it. I may need that money in my savings for other stuff if I'm off work for a month without getting paid. I don't know. Okay. And my thing is different because where I work, we see children. So kids are out of school. So kids are not in service at my job. So there's only so much I can do while the kids aren't there. You know what I'm saying? So if the kids don't come back after the 13th, I may not be able to work from home because again, there's nothing for me to obtain and check on because we ain't had kids in service for down near a month. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and just keep all my little ducats, all my little monies together. Okay, Um, yeah, I did hear they're going to tax stuff next year, but again, it's so new. I'm like, we don't know what's true, what's fake, but we're gonna leave it at that. But for parents didn't help because they are still going to add interest to your loans. True. Again, it's a whole bunch. But again, I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm just like, but again, you can do what you can do when you can do it, and all you can do is ask the question of what's going on. Oh, see if you got a scholarship, so everything it plays its way. But I'm going to end the live here because I've been on here for over an hour, and y'all know I like to keep it to an hour. I will try to be live again one day next week. We'll probably do a Family Feud day or something or whatever. And that's about it. Okay. But I want everybody to stay safe. Again, wash your hands. Okay. Wash your hands. Stay in the house. Don't go anywhere if you don't need to go anywhere. Okay. Elbow to elbow. Okay. Don't be dumb. Don't be silly. Don't be out here partying. Don't be going to little parties. Stay your ass in the house. Everybody in the house until February, not February, girl, until April 13th. Okay. Until April 13th. Just stay in the house. It's okay. Everything you want will still be there later. Just do that. I love you all. Peace, blessings, and all that stuff, and all that stuff. And peace.